6 long years this man trudged on through wind and rain and snow. He had to find the killer, the man he hated so. The smell of death was in the air and hate was in his eyes. We knew before the sun would set someone was bound to die. We tried to tell this stranger to ride on out of town. We told him this was not the man who'd gunned his father down. The stranger wouldn't listen, he pushed us all aside. He walked up to the barroom door and quickly stepped inside. He glanced along the bar in this heavy smoke-filled room, singled out the big man, the one who'd made his doom. He dropped his hand beside his hips and loudly cursed his name. Said the time will come for payment when you play this deadly game. The big man froze a moment, then slowly turned around, and with that flash of anger, the stranger cut him down. The flash of flame was all we saw, 6 guns bark we heard. The big man pitched upon his face without a single word. The stranger knew a second late his downfall had begun. For though his hands moved to his hips, the big man wore no guns. The stranger looked around the room, then moved towards the door. He knew the chase had ended with his foe upon the floor, but he knew his fight was far from won, for he'd have to live this down of the day he shot a blind man in a sleepy cattle town. Of the day he killed a blind man in a sleepy cattle town.